till it's over, okay?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Double T Gaming, and today it happened. Pokemon XYZ, the greatest Pokemon anime there's ever been, has officially ended, and we're off to Sun and Moon next. But I'm not sad about it. I thought it was a great show. I thought it was a great episode. I mean, it made you feel some type of way there at the end. There's a little bit in the episode that I think a lot of people liked, but XYZ and the XY series has been fantastic. Bottom line, Pokemon Go came out right in the middle of XY and XYZ, which got people interested back into Pokemon, and XY and XYZ are going to be all on Netflix. All the seasons are going to be on Netflix, so people are going to watch it more, and they're going to realize that this has been the best series there has been. The first season, Indigo League, is also on Netflix, but it's got nothing on the XY series right now. No way. No way. It's just been the greatest series there's been. There's been funny, there's been sad, there's been incredible action, the animation was beautiful, everything about it has been beautiful from the very beginning, from the very first two episodes where Ash jumped off that roof to save Pikachu with the Garchomp thing, to the very last couple episodes with the great animation of Greninja saying goodbye to Greninja, saying goodbye to everybody, this whole Team Flare arc at the end, everything that happened with that. It was an incredible series. I'm gonna watch it so many times over again. I'm going to continue to watch a series over and over again just to remember how amazing it really was. Every week, I haven't been so interested in an anime show for a long time. I haven't been interested in Pokemon for a long time, but I mean, the thing that got me hooked back onto Pokemon, especially XYZ, was the battle between Diantha and Ash Greninja versus Mega Gardevoir. That just got me hooked back onto it, because I'd never seen a Pokemon like Greninja was, what it could do, his transformation, everything, the music, everything about it. Maybe not the English dub version, but the Japanese version was incredible, and that just got me hooked back on the Pokemon. Ever since then, I started the series from the beginning, I caught back up to where I was, I've been watching in Japanese every week since then, and it's just been, there's not one episode I do not like of XY and XYZ. Every episode, there is something different that adds to the story that's happening and everything, and I loved it. I loved it. Maybe it's because they do 3 seasons now instead of 4 seasons. They don't have much filler episodes. They don't have time for the filler episodes, but I loved it. I loved every second of it. I loved every episode of it. I loved every character that's ever been introduced into it, except for Shauna. Did not like Shauna. I don't think anybody liked Shauna. But everything about it, it's just been, we've seen Ash develop from a kid at the beginning, and he actually grew up in this series, I feel like. But now I'm just not going to talk about that later, but a while ago actually, I made a video saying how XYZ should end, and I said all these different things Ash and Alon should fight again, and Alon should actually lose, Mega Charizard should lose. That didn't happen. Serena going to Alola, that didn't happen. Some other stuff I said, but one thing did happen in this finale that will make anybody happy. First of all, spoiler alert, I haven't seen the episode. Go watch it, but Serena actually kissed Ash, and that just put icing on the cake for this episode for me. It was a great moment to see. You didn't really see the actual kiss happen. You saw her just the scene got all mellow and stuff, and you saw Bonnie, Clement, and Pikachu's reaction afterwards. But it was incredible. I loved the episode. I loved everything about it. I mean, I'm not gonna say I got teary-eyed. I didn't get really I mean, I got a little bit emotional at the end with the montage they made going through the journey of XY and XYZ, but in every season of every series of Pokemon, they have never ever put a montage together to end the series like that. They did it a little bit with the Misty song back in, I think that's when Johto ended, when Misty left the team, but then they've never gone through each individual character looking back on their journey. They didn't do it in Unova, I don't think. Who cares about Unova? That region sucked. But the writers know that this was the peak of everything. Even at the end, the word scrolled up on the screen was like ended our own way or something, or ending our way. I don't know. Maybe that means that the show's going in a different direction now. And they gave us a little bit of what we want, what would happen to Serena and Ash, but I loved everything about this episode. I loved everything about XYZ. And it's just the best ending that you can get with what we got. I mean, if Greninja didn't leave the team, maybe we could have had a little bit better of an ending, but with what we got, I loved it. I loved the episode. You can't be mad at it because we all know what was going to happen. We knew Serena was going to go to Alola. Found that out a couple episodes ago. We knew Greninja was going to go. We saw that last episode. But what they did to actually say goodbye with the way they did it, you just can't be mad at that because they couldn't do any more because everything's already been established before this episode. And to throw a curveball like they did in there, it was great. And the way it ended, usually you like see inside of Ash's house and everything with his mom, the reunion, but Ash just opened the door and he closed the door, and then that was it. Because that's going to be the last we see of Ash, the way he was. And now we go on to Sun and Moon, and everything is going to be different. I had a Sun and Moon rant. If you want to go know my feelings about that, you can go watch that video. But I don't know. It just hurts to see that. I'm just rambling right now. I'm not even like putting thoughts together, but I just can't get over how great of a series XY and XYZ has been. There has been ups, downs. Like Ash was amazing. Incredible battle with Sawyer. Defeated like Mega Sceptile versus Ash Greninja, and then lost in the Kalos League. That sucked. That hurt. That really hurt. But then everything that happened in the Team Flare arc, the action, the drama, everything that's happened since then. Even in the beginning, every gym battle, it was an amazing battle. But then we never seen Ash as strong as he has been in this series. Bottom line, he's never had a team as strong as this. Maybe each Pokemon didn't reach their full potential. I mean, Noivern could have done a lot more. Goodra could have done a lot more. But we saw Pikachu become like Sinnoh Region League Pikachu again. That was incredible to say. I hope that carries on at least to Sun and Moon. I hope his dominance carries on to Sun and Moon. We saw a mythical, mystic Pokemon in Ash Greninja. We saw Talonflame go up against a Moltres. Noivern versus Zapdos. It's just been so amazing, and I can't get over that. I love it. I've loved every episode of it. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you back it up with straight numbers, facts, like audience rating, all that good stuff. XY and XYZ, it's a fact. It's not an opinion. It is a fact that has been XY and XYZ has been the greatest Pokemon series of all time. There's nothing more you could say about that. The character development, actually, Ash is actually 11 now, going into Sun and Moon. If you didn't know that, just play the demo for Sun and Moon, because you have to be at least 11 to participate in what he's going to be doing in Alola. So he did age at least a year, but then we've never seen him so mature. He actually resembled Pokemon Trainer Red, which is people say is the greatest trainer ever. I don't think he's canon in the anime, but he's in the games, greatest trainer ever. But we've never seen Ash like this before, and it hurts me. It physically hurts me that he's going to turn into what he is in Sun and Moon. I heard that they're turning, like slowly but surely, changing Sun and Moon more into a series anime because they said it was going to be a comedy. Maybe they saw the feedback. Maybe they're changing Ash's animation style a little bit back. I don't know. But I'm waiting for the English subs to come out for this ending to XYZ, the final episode, episode 47. I want to know. I don't really care about what Bonnie said to Dedenne. What is his name? Dedenne? Yeah, I don't really care what Bonnie said to Dedenne because it's all that classic, like, at the end of every series, every region, one Pokemon is going to be really sad. What was it? Axew, and then it was Piplup. But I want to know what Serena said to Ash. Like, that's because he said something, she said something, and Ash kind of like got stunned for a second. And then she walked down the escalator. And she walked back up, ran back up, and you saw her just lean into Ash and then just drift away, and that was it. And I think Serena's been the best traveling companion Ash has ever had. If it was Ash, Serena, and Brock, the all-star team, that'd be awesome. But I just think Serena's the best girl Ash has ever been with, and I hate to see it all end, but it's been, it was inevitable. It all has to end, but it was a heck of a ride. I loved every second of it. I've just repeated myself over and over and over again. But will we see them all again like ever. We already know there's going to be a Pokemon XYZ special. It's going to be having to do with Alon and I think Sawyer and what they're doing with the Mega Evolution stuff. We saw Alon actually take off his Mega Ring, which is pretty cool to see. Maybe one day Ash and Alon will battle again, and there's not going to be any different type of special evolution or whatever. It's just going to be Charizard, and hopefully Greninja comes back, and I don't know. That's for another day. But there's going to be an XYZ special. Like, none of the main characters, like Ash, Serena, Bonnie, Clement, they're not going to be in it. It's just going to be all the side characters doing something with Mega Evolution. But will we ever see... I don't really care about Bonnie and Clement that much, but will we ever see Greninja, Serena, all of Ash's Kalos Pokemon? Will we ever see them again? Maybe at the end of the line, because the way things ended with Ash and Serena, I feel like if they ever decide to wrap things up with Ash and like have him actually settle down, maybe actually win, he's got to end up with Serena because there's no other option now because of what they did. But I'm extremely happy with what they did. I loved what they did. More shipping. I've shipped it since the beginning apparently, but I'm sounding like such a geek right now. I don't really care. People's opinions of me are very low on my list, but it had to happen. I'm glad it happened the way it did. I mean, they could have done a lot more differently earlier in the episodes, but I'm happy to see that all the characters are happy. They're all doing their own thing. They're all being strong, independent, and I hope Sun and Moon carries on some of those factors because Zygarde's a big part of the Sun and Moon games. I don't know if it's going to be a big part of the Sun and Moon anime, but if it is, then that could potentially mean Greninja will be coming back in Alola because they are like partners now or whatever. And we also see Greninja being able to use that Mega Shuriken thing he's been using in Ash Greninja form, not in Ash Greninja form. I don't know if that's an error with the animation, but he wasn't in Ash Greninja form, and he used that like incredible Shuriken he has against one of the plants. But just the way they ended the episode, I just hope some of that factors into Sun and Moon. I hope they don't forget about everything. I hope Ash mentions Serena something, mentions Bonnie, mentions their travels, mentions the Team Flare arc, mentions Zygarde, mentions Greninja, mentions Mega Evolution. I don't care. I hope they mention something to remember this region because this has been the best region there is. I've loved the Kalos region. All the Pokemon have been great. All the characters have been great. The animation, dialogue, everything about it. It's all been incredible, and I'm really, really sad to see it go, but I'm really, really happy with the way they ended it. I've said that a million times. I'm going to keep saying it. XYZ, XY series, the greatest series of Pokemon there has ever been. Take off those nostalgia goggles for just 2 seconds, and you'll realize that the first season of Pokemon was not that good. Not that good. It was just a cut and dry. He's going to travel, catch. I don't know. But maybe it's just because the animation back then was more, what's the word, prehistoric? I don't know. But now everything's so clean, so fluent. I love it. And I just hope Sun and Moon has something to get excited for. I'm not going to be excited for any of these new like shippings or whatever. I don't think anybody's going to anymore after what happened in this episode with the more shipping. But there's no words to describe how amazing I think XY and XYZ is. I think a lot of people feel the same way. Every comment in the episode I watch, once again, I'm still waiting for the English subs, but in the episode I watched, I don't know who it was by. Usually I watch it by Pokemon Origin, but I think his channel got taken down again by Showpro, who also did not give me a strike. They blocked one of my videos in all countries. But I think it's the second time he's gotten his video taken down. But like every other comment on that video was just basically RIP, the greatest Pokemon series of all time. And it's true. A lot of people feel the same way. A lot of people got interested back into Pokemon after seeing what has been going on. Sure, when he lost the league, that was a heck of a bump in the road right there. But I feel like the true people who enjoy Pokemon stuck with it, and now we're here. It's over. XYZ is over. It is October 27th. The new series of Pokemon will come out November 17th, one day before the Sun and Moon games come out. And if you didn't notice, when Team Rock was running through the airport in this last episode, they dropped keychains. One of them was Solrock, and the other one was Lunatone, and it was Sun and Moon, which is pretty cool. They always put a hint to the next series in the finale of the other series or whatever, but I loved it. I'm gonna restart the series on Netflix. I already restarted the series on Netflix. I think Ash just won his first badge and where I'm at, I'm going to continue to watch it. I'm going to continue to watch it over and over and over again because I'm a nerd. I'm a geek. I love Pokemon. I love XYZ. I loved everything about it. I love Pikachu, Serena, everything, Greninja, everything about it. And I know a lot of other people did too. A lot of people in the same boat as me. I'm happy with the way it ended. I mean, sure, they could have done stuff differently, but either way, let me know what you guys think about in the comments. If you love Pokemon XYZ, if you love Pokemon, if you love everything about what happened with this series, if you like the way it ended, smash that thumbs up button, share this video, let the world know that we all love Pokemon, we all love XYZ, we want this kind of animation back, we do not want it what it's like in Sun and Moon. Subscribe to the channel too, because that helps me out a lot, and I love it. And this might be my last Pokemon video for a while. I don't know, maybe I'll review some Sun and Moon episodes when that comes out, but XYZ, it's been one heck of a ride. I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss everything that happened. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.